Good morning, students. Welcome to today's session, redemption of preference shares, that we are going to see it in today's session. Before starting any session, as you are aware, we are going to start with first basic rules of accounts, and first rule is traditional approach, personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debtor when comes better, when there is a sales, and creditors when there is a purchase. So whenever there is expenses or purchases, creditors is there, and whenever there is sales or income is there, debtor is there. So first relationship is always two relationship, and it starts with debit the debtor, credit the creditor. So debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver is the second one. That is receiving giving relationship. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. You have to remember that personal and real account are carried to balance sheet and nominal account is transferred to P&L. In modern approach, if you are aware, asset is a debit balance, liability is a credit balance, expenses debit, income credit, and capital account credit balance. So friends, today we have to understand redemption of preference shares chapter. You already solved study material questions from my past video recorded one, that is recorded lecture batch number 5, and scanner questions, that is past examination questions, I already uploaded on the application. And now application we have to today we have to solve remaining part of this chapter. So you can download it from your assignments. बेटा बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के आपको साइट पे जाना है, करेक्ट है, BOS साइट पे, ऐप पे भी है, मोबाइल ऐप पे भी आ चुका है अभी. ओके, सो यू कैन डाउनलोड अवर मोबाइल ऐप and you will get this assignment questions. So I hope you have these questions. Hard copy बेटा. Redemption of debentures के भी question I think अपलोड नहीं किए हैं. यस, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के इस पे आज आपको टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू अपलोड redemption of debentures questions also. So before starting today's session, yes beta, first bonus shares revision. So beta, bonus shares is nothing but your equity share capital is getting increased and your reserves and surplus balance is getting decreased. So what are entries? CRR, if there are in bonus shares, topic is divided in two parts. One is fully paid bonus shares and second one is a partly paid bonus shares. Fully paid bonus shares, if you remember, CRR account debit, security premium account debit, general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, bonus to equity shareholders, account debit to equity share capital. This is the first entry. And in case of partly paid bonus shares, your entry will be P&L or general reserve account debit to bonus to equity shareholder, equity share final call account debit to equity share capital, and then your bonus to equity shareholder will get cancelled with final call. So very easy entries. But remember, in case of partly paid bonus shares, you cannot use CRR and security premium. Security premium in unlisted company and listed company. So listed company mein you cannot use this for. You remember this provision, listed company ke liye security premium is not used to utilize for bonus shares. You remember that for unlisted shares. So this is the important provision for on which institute already asked you questions. After that, redemption of preference shares. Redemption of preference shares means what? Redemption means what? Wapas dena, give back that preference share capital. So preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit, and to preference shareholder. Premium and preference shareholders are two temporary accounts. Preference shareholder account debit to bank, and premium is getting cancelled with P&L account. So P&L account debit to premium on redemption. But to maintain your capital structure, you have two options that may either go with capital structure, either go with CRR, or second option is that you can issue equity shares. If you are issuing equity shares, bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium, and security second entry will be P&L or general reserve account debit to CRR. Many of you, if you don't understand the speed, it means if suppose you are not capable to understand my speed, it means your revision, you have not revised your chapters. So please go through it once again. You can watch my recorded sessions, otherwise it will be difficult beta. So अभी भी लेट हुआ नहीं है. यदि आपको मेरा स्पीड मैच नहीं हुआ है तो इसका मतलब आपके रिविजन्स कम हो रहे हैं और आप लोग ये समझने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे हो. बैलेंस शीट प्रो फॉर्मा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो इन बैलेंस शीट प्रो फॉर्मा बेटा, बिकॉज बैलेंस शीट इज यू आर गोइंग टू आस्क balance sheet pro forma. So balance sheet is very important. Equity and liability, shareholder funds, share capital, resource and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions, current liability, short-term borrowings, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions, assets, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development. Then non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans, advances, other non-current assets, current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans, advances, other current assets, CIT, CSO. Cash and cash equivalent रहेगा, short-term loans, advances, and other current assets. I hope you understood. Balance sheet pro forma also. Balance sheet is also very important because in exam you are going to ask balance sheet. Okay. चलिए. Yes, how many of you can match my speed? Illustration number 9 पे आ जाते पहले, because in previous recorded session I think illustration number 9 वहां पे नहीं था. चलो फास्ट. Okay. So we will solve first illustration number 9. The balance sheet of XYZ Limited as on 31st December inter alia includes that the following information: 50,000, 8% preference shares, 35 lakhs, 70 paid up. So you have to call rupees 30 unpaid. 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 100 each fully paid up. Security premium, CRR, General Reserve, Bank. Under the terms of issue, the preference shares are redeemable on 31st March at 5% premium. Okay. In order to finance redemption, the company makes right issue 50,000 equity shares of rupees 110. But out of this, now here you have to draw the line 120, 20 being payable on application, 35 means 10 rupees premium, 25 rupees is a allotment money. So this is a timeline. And after that, balance on 1st January. So 45. So balance is 55. The issue was subscribed and allotment was made on 1st March. Okay. So 1st March 2002 is the allotment date. The money due allotment were received on 31st March. The preference shares are redeemed after fulfilling the necessary condition of section 55. You are asked to pass journal entries. So what is the journal entries? You have to give final call of 50,000 into 30 rupees. So final call. First you have to call for last call of preference shares, that is 30 rupees unpaid. So what is section 55 talks about? You cannot redeem preference shares if those are not fully paid. So you can check here 8% preference share final call account debit. So what is the first entry beta? Always try to understand whenever you are revising any chapter, you have to recall all these journal entries basics. तो आपको journal entries सभी याद करने पड़ेंगे. फटाफट आपको journal entries का आप क्या याद करोगे? Sequence. What is the first entry? Final call due. Preference shares. What is the amount? 50,000 shares multiplied by rupees 30. What is the second one? Final call received. Final call received. Correct? Then what is the third entry? Application money received. Application money due. Application money due. Allotment money due. Allotment money received. Preference share redemption due. Preference shareholder paid. Premium on redemption cancelled. CRR. 10 entries. You can write this sequence. Yes. So what is the sequence, beta? Final call due. Beta, this is redemption's second session which is going on. Redemption of preference shares. I think today is the last session of redemption of preference shares. First, eh? Okay. So in next session, I will change the schedule and I will write it as issue of, redemption of debentures in next session. I thought I got only one day. चलिए, अरे ये क्या हो गया भाई, हैंग हो गया ये. ओके, सॉरी. स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए फटाफट. फाइनल कॉल ड्यू, फाइनल कॉल रिसीव्ड. यू कैन राइट इट ना बेटा, इट्स इजी. फाइनल कॉल ड्यू, फाइनल कॉल रिसीव्ड. Application money received, application money due. Allotment money due, allotment money received. Preference share money due, preference shareholder paid. Premium on redemption cancelled and create CRR. Correct है? What is the entry for CRR, beta? What is the normal entry? Yes, beta. What is the entry for CRR? जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. What is the entry for CRR? चलो फास्ट. Entry for CRR is free reserves account debit to CRR. Very good. Free reserves account debit to CRR. Now, friends, yes, now I'm going to ask you some entries. Final call due. See, final call due is on 50,000 shares multiplied by rupees 30. Correct? Che? 50,000 shares multiplied by 30. So this is final call due. So this is 15 lakhs. So final call due is whether you want full answer in writing or only discussion beta, means sequence. If I write sequence, it's okay. Yes. Or you want full question in detail. We're going to solve one or two questions, okay, by using tick-tick technique. But if you tell me to solve all questions, it's not possible. So whether you want sequence only for this question or you want full solving for this question. Okay. पुलकित अग्रवाल जी, देखिए इस बार आपके सेशंस थोड़े लेट चालू हुए हैं. अभी लेट चालू हुए हैं तो बट ऑब्वियस अभी हमारे पास टाइम कम रहेगा. तो इंस्टीट्यूट ने मुझे जहां पे 50 पहले 40 लेक्चर्स थे वहां पे 25 या 30 लेक्चर्स आईसीआई ज्यादा से ज्यादा अलॉट करेगी. अभी जहां पे मेरे 10 दिन में से एक एक दिन कम हो जाएगा तो बेटा फर्स्ट थिंग तो आप समझ लीजिए कि हम लोगों को वापस सिखाना इज नॉट पॉसिबल, क्योंकि आइदर आपका टाइम पीरियड ही कम होने वाला है. तो सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल हमारे लिए क्या होने वाली है कि भाई सिलेबस टाइम में कंप्लीट करने के लिए मुझे प्रॉब्लम्स कम लेने पड़ेंगे. अभी वो बैच के ऊपर प्रॉब्लम करेगा. और दूसरी चीज, बैच के ऊपर प्रॉब्लम कर तो देगा पर आपका प्रैक्टिस उल्टा मैं तो बोलूंगा भाई अब तक तो मेरे सभी लेक्चर्स ऑलरेडी वहां पे है, तो मुझे जो नहीं लिया है वो लेने में आप हेल्प कर दीजिए. और मैं सब पूरा का पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट सिखाते बैठूंगा लाइव सेशन में. तो प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा, आपका स्पीड और आपके पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस ये सॉल्व नहीं होंगे. भाई ये फ्री क्लासेस है, पहले तो ये समझ लो. आईसीआई को इसके पीछे हमें पेमेंट करना पड़ता है. और दूसरी चीज, फिर अभी उसमें भी आईसीआई ने बहुत सारे लेक्चर्स दिए और उसमें भी आप बोलोगे कि सर बहुत ग्रुप्स दे रहे, 31 मार्च के पहले कंप्लीट कर नहीं रहे. और दिन भर में बेटा 5 घंटे क्लासेस रहती है. अभी 5 घंटे सुबह शाम ये 5 घंटे मैच करने के लिए ऐसे कर रही है, तो किधर तो हाइब्रिड मोड देना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा रिकॉर्डेड और थोड़ा लाइव. और जो हो चुका है तो आप मुझे बता दीजिए. एक हाथ प्रॉब्लम मुझे नहीं पता, मुझे ऐसा एक दिन ने बोला कि सर इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9 ले लीजिए, इट्स अ डिफिकल्ट वन, 9 10. तो हमने वो लिया. तो अभी आप बोलोगे ऐसा तो देखो मैं हर बार आईसीआई को ये नहीं ब्लेम कर सकता हूं. और एक सिंपल सी केस है, आप इतना समझ लीजिए कि आईसीआई इनके पास भी बेटा प्रेशर रहेगा, क्योंकि इतने सारे क्वेश्चन पेपर्स चेक करना, ये करना, सभी चीजों में प्रॉब्लम तो होने वाला है. अभी घर में भी सपोज जहाँ पे 10 लोगों के बदले में 20 लोग खाना खाने आ गए तो आपके घर पे मैनेज होने वाला है क्या? तो मैनेजमेंट थोड़ा सा दिक्कत आने वाला है. पर आप लोग हमेशा ही हमें ब्लेम करते रहोगे तो नहीं चलेगा ना भाई. और कितना करे आपके लिए. हाँ. सो फर्स्ट थिंग, ठीक है, अभी जो हो गया वो हो गया. मतलब पुलकित जी आप बोलोगे तो थोड़ा सा समझ लीजिए. चलिए सीक्वेंस, नो प्रॉब्लम. 1 लाख इक्विटी शेयर्स, चलो सॉरी थोड़ा सा फिर डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है. फाइनल कॉल ड्यू, सो क्या एंट्री होगी बेटा, हियर ओनली गिवन फाइनल कॉल. नाउ व्हाट इज फाइनल कॉल ड्यू बेटा? फाइनल कॉल इट्स अ टेम्पररी अकाउंट, अंडरस्टैंड. You can write down the question also. This is a temporary account and share capital means your capital is getting increased. So capital, because final call के बाद पैसा आने वाला है, so final call. So those students who are from direct entry, please understand 8% preference share final call is a temporary account. We called amount. We called that last 30 rupees. Okay. So 30 rupees we asked for, and after that we are going to receive. So this temporary account is getting cancelled. So this is a temporary account which is getting cancelled. So ultimately in these two entries, you have to focus what is going to increase beta. Bank balance is going to increase and preference share capital is going to increase. So ultimate effects of these two entries, you can write over there A and B. So ultimate effects are bank account and preference share capital account is going to increase. Okay. No problem. So bank account debit and preference share capital credit. Correct, Che? Now beta, we are going to, so now we increased our capital by 15 lakhs. You can check 35 lakhs plus 15 lakhs. Now our preference share capital is increasing. Now you only tell me in next इसमें we multiplied by 50,000 shares up to allotment. First call is due in next year. This is due in next year. Okay. So 55 we are not going to pass the entry. देखो अभी हमने कितना मंगवाया 20, 35, 55 कब मंगवाएंगे in the next year. See, out of 20, this is a face value. So direct entry students, face value is 20, 25 and 55. Okay. Now remember, face value is always recorded as equity share capital separately. Equity share capital separately, and security premium is shown under the head reserves and surplus. Security premium means excess amount that I'm receiving. Excess amount that I'm receiving against share. Okay. So see beta, share is having 100 rupees value, but I'm collecting 110. Now this is shown under the head equity share capital, and extra 10 rupees I will show under the head security premium, and 110 I will show under bank balance. So if I draw the balance sheet, T format balance sheet beta, you have to understand your bank balance is 110. Equity share capital is 100 and security premium is rupees 10. Okay, so this is how you have to present, and this is multiplied by, this is for one share and multiplied by 50,000 shares. Okay, so this is how you are going to get tally your balance sheet. Now the question is whether I'm getting these amounts in one stroke 110 or I'm getting in installment. So I'm getting in installment. First installment is called as equity share application. It is called as equity share application. Here it is called as equity share allotment. It is called as second installment is called as, see, first installment is equity share application. Second installment is equity share allotment, and third installment is called as first call. Okay, so third installment is called as first call. Easy, che? It's okay, beta Muhammad Aslam. Okay. So now I'm going to receive this money in installment. So ultimate effects. Now tell me which is, whenever you are, if you are direct entry student, you have to understand first application money, first application, then allotment, and then first call if you are direct entry student. So इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज देखो, एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूँ कि जब भी हम लोग शेयर का पैसा, क्योंकि आप 11th 12th और बीकॉम में शायद से आपने अच्छे से फाइनल अकाउंट्स किया नहीं होगा, कंपनी फाइनल अकाउंट्स, तो ध्यान दीजिए, जब भी मैं पैसा कलेक्ट करता हूं तो पैसा कलेक्ट करने में मैं 3 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में कलेक्ट कर रहा हूं ये क्वेश्चन में। हालांकि पहली इंस्टॉलमेंट जो होती है वो एप्लीकेशन मनी की होती है, सेकंड इंस्टॉलमेंट जो होती है वो अलॉटमेंट मनी होगा, एंड थर्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट जो मैं कलेक्ट करूंगा वो फर्स्ट कॉल होगा। तो ये एक एक तरीका होता है अकाउंटिंग एंट्रीज करने का, ये तरीका होता है अकाउंटिंग एंट्रीज करने का। तो सबसे पहला अकाउंटिंग एंट्रीज करते टाइम पहली एंट्री होगी बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन। तो ये देखो कि सबसे पहले एप्लीकेशन मनी रिसीव्ड होगा। एप्लीकेशन मतलब वो पहले अप्लाई करेगा शेयर को, फिर मैं उसको शेयर दूंगा, फिर मैं उसको शेयर दूंगा। सो एप्लीकेशन मनी रिसीव्ड पहले होता है, फिर ड्यू होता है। ड्यू मतलब मैं कैपिटल में ट्रांसफर करना, रिसीव्ड मतलब बैंक में पैसा आना। सो रिसीव्ड मीन्स आई विल रिसीव मनी एंड ड्यू मीन्स आई विल ट्रांसफर इट टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल. I will transfer it to equity share capital. Remember, in allotment, first it is due. Okay. First it is due. Due means I will call the amount. Due means I will call the amount and then I will receive. See, in application, first it is received, then due. But in allotment, first it is due and then received. And in first call also, first it is due and then received. But first call in this question is not asked. Okay. So you have not asked for the first call. That's why we will focus only on application money and allotment money. How many shares you applied? 50,000 shares is applied by the public to the company. So company first entry is a received entry. So direct entry students एक ध्यान में रखना, application money पहले receive होता है, बाद में हम लोग उनको शेयर देंगे। allotment money का पैसा हम लोग पहले मांगेंगे क्योंकि अभी शेयर दे चुके ऑलरेडी, तो पहले हम लोग शेयर होल्डर से पैसा मांगेंगे, फिर वो लोग रिसीव, हम लोग रिसीव करेंगे, फिर वो लोग देंगे, हम लोग रिसीव करेंगे। आया समझ में? इट्स वेरी सिंपल। सो इट इज अ फाइनल अकाउंट्स। ओके, इट इज ऑलरेडी कवर्ड एट फाउंडेशन लेवल, बट those students who are from direct entry, you just have to understand that this is how you have to present your entries. So see, now application money received is a temporary account. Okay, temporary account. Now these two entries are of application. You can write here. So these entries, bank account debit to equity share application and equity share application account debit to equity share capital. So bank account debit to equity share application and equity share application account debit to equity share capital is the second entry. So application is getting cancelled. Now equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital to security premium. So here you can see it is a allotment money entries. Allotment money में पहले due होगा. Okay. Now due याद रखो, it's a due entry. In application, first received and then due. Here first due and then received. So equity share allotment account debit, how much beta? 35. Out of this 25 is only capital and 10 rupees you will show under the head security premium, and then bank account debit to equity share allotment. Allotment is getting cancelled. It's very easy. How many shares are there? 50,000 shares. So you can multiply by 50,000. And here it is 25. So 50,000 into 25, you can check 12 lakh. The 20 rupees. Okay, sorry. It's a 20 rupees. Bank account debit to equity share application to equity share capital, then equity share allotment. 50,000 into 35. 17 lakh 50,000, then 1250 and 5 lakh and 1750. Okay, sir. So whether your shares entries are clear, who are from direct entry and foundation students? बेटा पुलकित बेटा, पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन पेपर्स ठीक है, मतभेद होना जरूरी है, पर मनभेद मत होने दीजिए। मैं हमेशा मेरे आजू बाजू वालों को भी बोलता हूँ कि आप स्टूडेंट्स होके भी, यस आई कैन लर्न फ्रॉम यू, पर बेटा पुलकी पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस हमने एक भी चैप्टर के किए नहीं है इन पिछले रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस में। तो एक मौका मिला है हम सबको, तो पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस आप कर लो, और सॉरी मैं करवा के देता हूँ ये बैच में, और एक रिवीजन करवा के दूंगा आपको, और रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स में से आप स्टडी मटेरियल पढ़ लेना। इतना अच्छा स्ट्रेटेजी बना के दिया बेटा। उल्टा मैं तो ये इंस्टीट्यूट को ब्लेम भी नहीं करूंगा, मैं तो चाहूंगा कि इंस्टीट्यूट ने एक बढ़िया काम किया कि इस बार मुझे लेक्चर्स कम दिए, लेक्चर्स कम दिए तो और क्वालिटी हम लोग इंप्रूव करेंगे फॉर पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस। ओके, तो ये याद रखो, एज अ स्टूडेंट यस इट इज योर राइट टू गिव ओपिनियंस, और बेटा एज अ टीचर इफ आई थिंक दिस ओपिनियंस आर कन्वीनियंट फॉर मी, अदरवाइज आई कैन टेल यू शॉर्टकट्स, और ये कि भाई क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है वो मैं बता दूंगा। इफ आई थिंक यस योर ओपिनियन इज अप्रोप्रिएट, आई विल डेफिनेटली कंसिडर इट। आई एम नॉट दैट फैकल्टी की जो ऐसा स्ट्रिंजेंट और उसी स्ट्रिक्ट रहेगा उसके प्रिंसिपल से, भाई नहीं। मैं आप ही के जैसा हूं, आपकी एज का हूं, ऐसा पकड़ के चलो, उल्टा आपसे छोटा हूं, नॉलेज वाइज बड़ा हूं बस। ओके, चलिए। सो यहां पे एक याद रखो, अरे वाह अक्षोभ्य दोषी, बहुत दिनों के बाद आपका नाम आया बेटा। फाउंडेशन क्लियर कर दिया आपने तो। ठीक है, वेरी सिंपल। सो कैन यू टेल मी एप्लीकेशन मनी के बारे में, यस ज्ञान दीजिए अभी। व्हाट यू अंडरस्टूड अबाउट एप्लीकेशन मनी इन दोज हु आर फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट एंट्रीज। यस बेटा, first see this is a sequence, Miss Dhupaji, this is a sequence, first application money received, then due, allotment money pehle due and then received. Okay, so application money received means bank account debit to equity share application, then equity share application to equity share capital. Application is a temporary account, remember. In allotment money due, so allotment money due means what? Allotment account is getting debit, capital is going to increase and including security premium, so capital को credit balance and security premium को भी credit balance and equity share allotment को debit हो जाएगा। ओके, इजी है। नाउ you want to redeem 50 lakhs, करेक्ट है? You want to redeem 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, out of that you already received application का 10 lakhs, wait, but allotment का only face value I will consider while creating CRR, while creating, if I draw the diagram, 50 lakhs is my redemption value, correct है? Redemption value नहीं, sorry, face value of preference share capital. Out of that 50 lakhs में से out of that equity share capital 10 lakhs प्लस अलॉटमेंट में ओनली फेस वैल्यू, बेटा दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ओनली फेस वैल्यू, सो बैलेंसिंग फिगर इज सीआरआर, यू कैन ड्रॉ दिस डायग्राम फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन। सो 5,000 minus 1,000 minus 1250, CRR is 27 lakh 50,000, 27 lakh 50,000 CRR। अरे इजी છે કે 50 lakhs। So today we understood equity shares entries. Now entries will be 8% preference share capital. Entries will be 8% preference share capital ओके, वेरी गुड बेटा निकिता। निकिता ने बहुत अच्छे से लिखा, एप्लीकेशन मनी फर्स्ट रिसीव्ड देन ड्यू, whereas allotment money first due and then received. Application money received is bank account debit to equity share application. Very good बेटा, very good. पूरा समझ में आया निकिता, वेरी गुड बेटा। चलिए, yes, I pass CRR entry at the end. You can pass your entry at the beginning, no problem. Okay, तो CRR ICI का सीक्वेंस भी फॉलो किया तो भी चलेगा। 8% preferential capital account debit. Now see here in this question, there is no balance in P&L. Okay, only general reserve balance is there, and general reserve balance is there. Therefore, we have to create this CRR. Okay, out of general reserve. So general reserve को ही हमने debit दिया for premium transfer and for CRR also. Okay, because we do not have balance in P&L. Normally entry is P&L account debit to premium on redemption, but here, as you are aware, so preferential capital account debit, temporary account, premium on redemption, and this is also temporary account. Preference shareholder is getting cancelled, and general account debit to premium on redemption, cancelled. See, so here we are going to cancel some entries. Now you understood it. Now how to pass? The preferential capital 15 lakhs increased, cash and cash equivalent increased by 15 lakhs. So I will write over here, add 15 lakhs. Now after entries beta, do this working. Application bank में वापस 10 लाख रुपया आया. So bank account 10 lakhs I'm increasing. Equity share capital increased by 10 lakhs. Equity share increased by 10 lakhs. Then equity share increased by, this is a temporary account. Equity share capital increased by 12 lakh 50,000. Sorry. Equity share capital increased by 12 lakh 50,000. Then security premium increased by 5 lakh. Bank account is increased by 17 lakh 50,000. Next entry, general reserve decreased by 27 lakh 50,000. CRR is increased by 27 lakh 50,000. General reserve to CRR. Preference share capital is going to reduce by 50 lakhs. Preference share premium is cancelled, beta. It's a temporary account. Bank balance is decreased by 52 lakh 50,000. And last one, general reserve is decreased by 2 lakh 50,000. Over. Easy che beta. See, so preference share capital balance is 0. Equity share capital 1 crore plus 10 lakhs plus 12 lakh 50,000. So 1 crore 22 lakh 50,000. Security premium 5 lakhs plus 5 lakhs. So security premium is 10 lakhs. I will write over other pen beta. It's a 10 lakhs security premium. CRR. Now CRR is 20 plus 27.5. So CRR is 47 lakh 50,000. General reserve 5,000 minus 27 2750 minus 250. So general reserve balance is 2 lakhs. Sorry, 20 lakhs. And bank balance beta, it's 5 lakhs. Reserves and surplus, you can check. Balance in reserves and surplus, 10 lakhs plus 7 lakh 50,000 plus 2,000, 77 lakh 50,000. 77 lakh 50,000, yes. And cash equivalent 5 lakhs. All answers are correct. And in last year, comparatives are given. In last year, beta, preference share capital plus equity share capital 1 crore 35 lakhs. Last year, balances 500 plus 2,000 plus 5,000. So 75 lakhs. Reserves and surplus, and bank balance is 15 lakhs. Okay. So update your balance sheet. You can update your balance sheet by looking into my answer. How to update your balance sheet? By looking into line by line journal entry. Line by line journal entry. नहीं बेटा, पहले एप्लीकेशन की एंट्री करनी है, बाद में अलॉटमेंट और बाद में फर्स्ट कॉल. ओके. Yes, Ashwin, I will take it. Don't worry. So you understood? See, beta, please keep patience while solving such type problems. I think this question is asked in the past examination question में भी पूछा था. We solved till in which paper बेटा? ये कब आया था पेपर में? ये आया भी था. हाँ, यू कैन चेक. 12 मार्क्स के लिए क्वेश्चन आया था. सेम क्वेश्चन इन नवंबर 2020. सिमिलर क्वेश्चन. तो आईसीआई ने क्या किया था देखिए. टुडे यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. 12 मार्क्स मतलब 1.5, 18 मिनट्स. Okay. You can check here. Same question is asked. Huh. Only the difference is you can check. Same question. Instead of 35 lakhs, it is 24 lakhs. Equity share 60 lakhs. Security premium is there. General reserve, capital redemption reserve is there, and general reserve. Only the difference is bank balance is not there. Cash and cash equivalent. Okay. So cash and cash equivalent is not there. Remaining same question. Same question is there in 2020, I think your bank balance is not there. कितने मार्क्स का था? 12 मार्क्स. So you won't write bank balance. You will write only two: share capital and reserves and surplus. Okay बेटा, इजी था. नवंबर 2020 में आपने कंप्लीट करवाया था. नवंबर 2020. चलो, वी आर गोइंग टू टेक वन मोर क्वेश्चन. ये करवाया था क्या मैंने आपको लास्ट पास एग्जामिनेशन के? इसमें कौन सा नहीं करवाया था? कैन यू टेल मी? यस, इन पास्ट रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस बेटा. कैन यू टेल मी मैंने और कौन सा क्वेश्चन नहीं करवाया था? बेटा बैलेंस इक्विटी शेयर्स, कार्तिक छोटा जी, इट इज नॉट रिसीव्ड बिकॉज इट इज कॉल्ड इन द नेक्स्ट ईयर. सो नेक्स्ट ईयर का अकाउंटिंग हम लोग कर नहीं रहे, एंड दैट इज ओनली द रीजन. ओके, 10th नहीं कराया था. ओके ऋषभ, 9th कराया था. See, now I'm going to explain you the concept of forfeiture. Forfeiture concept. Forfeiture concept, understand. Forfeiture means what? Ultimate effects. Effects. Yes, any one of you? Forfeiture effects. Can you tell me forfeiture effects? Forfeiture effects. Forfeiture means if shareholder has not paid the amount, has not paid the amount, shareholder has not paid the amount. So effect is now before forfeiture. Assume before forfeiture, now bank is showing, sorry, this is liability side. Bank is showing 20 rupees plus 35 rupees, correct? 20 plus 35. Final call. Okay. और here preference share capital, correct है, correct है. Preference share capital, it is not equity share capital. Preference share capital is forfeited. So preference share capital, final call is due. I'm asking only for one share. Okay, I'm asking for, always think for one share. What is the final call amount? Final call amount is rupees 30. Okay, so you paid 70 rupees. Now, how your balance sheet is going to tally? On asset side, asset is showing debit balance. So bank में 70 rupees है, correct है? Preference share capital is showing 100 rupees balance. Preference share capital is showing 100 rupees balance minus calls in arrears rupees 30. Calls in arrears is rupees 30, and this is forfeiture. You got the concept? Your balance sheet, beta. How your balance sheet is going to reflect? In bank, you are going to show 70 rupees. In bank, you are showing 70 rupees. Preference share capital is rupees 100. And calls in arrears is rupees 30. Calls in arrears ketlo che? 30 rupees is a calls in arrears. Now, that person is not paying this 30 rupees. So you forfeited his share. So bank will remain as it is. What is the rule for forfeiture? Bank, no change. And equity share capital, calls in arrears is going to cancel. Cancel. And very simple, security premium. If not received, then cancel. Now, this is a rule. Security premium is not received, then cancel. Now, in this question, there is no security premium related to preference shares. Okay, so security premium is out of this. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम ये क्वेश्चन में नहीं है, पर याद रखना सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम भी नहीं मिला तो फोरफीचर के एंट्री में कैंसिल होता है. So now preference share capital is showing credit balance and calls in barriers is showing debit balance. To cancel it, we will pass the entry preference share capital account debit 100 to calls in arrears rupees 30 and to preference shares forfeited. Now, what is forfeited? Forfeited means collected amount. Collected amount that we are not going to pay it back. Okay. So forfeited means collected amount which are not going to pay back. So beta, this is the bank account में 70 and shares forfeited. After this, shares forfeited is rupees 70. So this is how you are going to understand the concept of forfeiture. So tell me it in the comment section what you understood in forfeiture. Let's understand it. Okay, so what is forfeiture? Please tell me it in the comment section fast. Whatever you understood, tell me it in the comment section. बेटा, यस, कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे. फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ forfeiture. So forfeiture, whatever you understood, see it's very simple. forfeiture मतलब अपना शेयर कैंसिल करना. देखो भाई, मैंने अभी तक 70 रुपया कलेक्ट किया था, 30 रुपया मैंने मांगा. एक बार हिंदी में क्विक रिवीजन करके देता हूँ. दो स्टूडेंट्स ऑलरेडी अंडरस्टूड इट, यू कैन राइट इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. ओके, तो देखते हैं कौन अच्छे से लिखता है. हु इज गोइंग टू राइट बेस्ट? यस बेटा, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. सो फर्स्ट हिंदी में मैं एक बार बता देता हूँ. देखो, 100 रुपए का शेयर था, 100 रुपए में से 70 रुपए आपने कलेक्ट किया. सो बैंक में आया 70. ओके सर, अंडरस्टूड. विजुअलाइज, आई कैन विजुअलाइज नाउ बैलेंस शीट. इज वेरी इजी. बैलेंस शीट को मैं बहुत अच्छे से विजुअलाइज करता हूँ बिकॉज माई बेसिक्स आर वेरी क्लियर. एट इंटरमीडिएट लेवल यू नीड नॉट बेसिक नॉलेज, इट्स अ थोड़ा सा एडवांस नॉलेज. सो बैंक अकाउंट में 70 आया. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल मैंने 100 रुपए तो मांग लिया था. मैंने 100 रुपया मांग लिया तो सामने वाला जो है बेटा वो निकला गद्दार. उसने क्या बोला, मैं तो भाई 70 रुपीज पे किए, बाकी के 30 भूल जाओ. तो 30 भूल जाओ मतलब हमने 4 बार फोन किया उसको, भाई 30 रुपए दे, 30 रुपए दे, 30 रुपए दे. अरे तू मुझे एक्शन लेने लगाएगा. तो कॉल इन एरियस था 30. ओके, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल मेरी लाइबिलिटी थी 100, पर 100 में से 70 आया तो बैंक में डाल दिया, जो नहीं आया वो कॉल इन एरियस में डाल दिया. अभी कॉल इन एरियस में एसेट साइड पे तो बताएगा नहीं, तो कॉल इन एरियस कैपिटल में से माइनस करके बताते. कॉल इन एरियस एसेट में नहीं बताते हुए, डेबिट बैलेंस है पर उसको माइनस करते हुए बताते. सो प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल में 100 आया एंड कॉल इन एरियस में से 30 माइनस हुआ. 70 रुपए का आपका प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल दिख रहा है. सर 70 रुपया ये मेरा अभी दिख रहा है, तो उसमें से मैं क्या करेगा, प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल को मैं अभी कैंसिल करेगा. मैंने उनको वार्निंग दिया, भाई भाई 30 रुपए दे, 30 रुपए दे, 30 रुपए दे. वो सुनने को तैयार नहीं. चल ठीक है, अभी चाह मेरी सटकी. अभी मैंने क्या किया, मैंने 100 रुपए का 100 रुपया पूरा का पूरा उसको बोल दिया, भाई अभी भूल जाने का, अपना शेयर होल्डर था, ये नाम ही भूल जाने का. सर मैंने 70 रुपए जो जमा किया था वो मेरा रहेगा, वो 70 रुपए जो जमा किया था वो मेरा रहेगा, उसके ऊपर तुझे नजर डालनी नहीं है. तो अभी उसको मैंने ये समझाने के बाद उसका क्या हुआ, इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल या प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल, अभी यहाँ पे तो प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल है, तो वो कैंसिल किया. कैंसिल किया तो प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल को क्रेडिट बैलेंस होता है, उसको कैंसिल करने के लिए डेबिट देने का. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम ये प्रॉब्लम में है नहीं, इसलिए उसको कैंसिल करेगा नहीं. सो कॉल्स इन एरियस को डेबिट बैलेंस होता है तो उसको क्रेडिट करेगा, और जो भी पैसा जमा हुआ है वो शेयर फॉरफिटेड में डाल दिया. सो बेटा एंट्री हो गया, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट 100 टू कॉल्स इन एरियस 30 टू प्रेफरेंस शेयर फॉरफिटेड 70. सर याद नहीं हो रहा है, थोड़ा सा टाइम तो लगेगा ना भाई. पहली बार साइकिल सीख रहा था तो डायरेक्टली सीख गया क्या, 10 बार गिरा उसके बाद सीखा. तो ये एंट्रीज करने के लिए, इतना होल्ड आने के लिए थोड़ा टाइम जाएगा, पर उसके लिए रिविजन करना जरूरी है. सो प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट 100 लिखा टू कॉल्स इन एरियस 30 टू प्रेफरेंस शेयर फॉरफिटेड. हाँ सर समझ में आया, कैपिटल कैंसिल होएगा, कॉल्स इन एरियस कैंसिल होएगा एंड फॉरफिटेड अकाउंट जो है उसका 70 रुपीज बैलेंस दिखेगा. कौन से साइड पे, बैलेंस शीट के लाइबिलिटी साइड पे शेयर फॉरफिटेड दिखेगा और बैंक बैलेंस में 70 रुपया दिखेगा. ये हो गया फॉरफिचर का स्टोरी. यहां तक की फॉरफिचर की स्टोरी खत्म होती है. अभी फॉरफिचर के साथ क्या किया जाता है वो हम लोग देखेंगे इसके बाद. तो तुरंत मुझे बताइए व्हाट इज फॉरफिचर, किसने लिखा है, जल्दी 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 बताओ. हाँ 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 हाँ. अशोक एक नंबर भाई, मस्त लिखा। कबीर रिजवान, क्या लिखा आपने? forfeiture means cancellation of share and collected money not returned. Share capital account is debited, call scenarios is credited to forfeiture. In balance sheet liability side, capital will be shown at face value with less than call scenarios. बेटा यहाँ पे मैं रेक्टिफाई करेगा, calls in equity shares capital or preference share capital is not shown by due face value, but here it is a due amount. Beta, it is due amount. Okay. For example, suppose share is 2323. Okay. Or till now I called only 2, but he paid only rupees 5. Okay. Till now I asked for 7 rupees. So beta 3 rupees is not called. So my diagram is like bank account. I collected only 5. Equity share capital, I asked for 7, but he has not paid the first call. So called amount is only up to 7. Last call is not called, yet not called. So last amount is not yet called. So my equity share capital will be always shown by called up amount and less calls in arrears. Last amount is rupees 2. He has not paid. So what is the forfeiture entry here? Equity share capital 7. Calls in arrears 2, shares forfeited 5. So, beta, shares capital. So, one mistake is there. Equity share capital is shown by paid up, called up amount. What is called up amount? Not face value. Called up amount. Called up amount. Okay. तुम होशियार बच्चे हो यार एकदम, इतना जल्दी जल्दी दिमाग में बैठ जाता है आपके. You guys are really better. Sir, we are discussing about call scenarios in preference share capital, but you have written it as equity share capital. Oh. Where beta? No beta, I have written it as, sorry, preference share capital. Here it is preference share capital which is in areas. ठीक है. Okay. अश्विन सेम मैसेज मत टाइप कर. No beta, shares forfeited is not the balancing figure, but shares forfeited means collected amount. You can remember in the same way. See, now out of 55,000, see, you can read this theory. $50,000 shares into 30. Okay. So you called for 15 lakhs. But how many of them have paid you? Yes, beta, final call is 15 lakhs. Correct है? Final call 15 lakh. Very good. मेरी वाइफ भी बोल रही yes, you are correct. चाय दे दिया आज सुबह सुबह. So 50,000 into 30, 15 lakhs. Out of that, beta, final call, I'm going to cancel. Okay. But out of that, I received only 48,000 into 30. And call scenarios is 2,000 into 30. Okay. अभी call scenarios 2000 छे, 2,000 and 48,000 I received. So second entry is easy. Now I'm going to cancel. Wait. I'm going to cancel that 2,000 shares of rupees 100 each. To call scenarios 30 and 2 shares forfeited 2,000 into 70. Now this shares forfeited, you will record under the head share capital. कहाँ घर है इसका? शेयर कैपिटल के घर में ही घर है इसका. Oh, but separate head. Under the share capital, you have separate head for shares forfeited. बरोबर. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन वो तो सेम होएगा. इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, इक्विटी शेयर अलॉटमेंट टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल टू सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम, सेम एंट्रीज. हाँ, नाउ क्वेश्चन इज I am going to redeem only 48,000 shares. How many shares I am going to redeem? Only 48,000. Sir, 2,000 shares are forfeited. They have not paid the last money. So why should I pay them? Okay. So 48,000 into 100, 48 lakhs. This is the preference share capital. You will redeem only 48. Sir, 2,000 shares I won't redeem. Or they have not paid my money, 30 rupees. Why should I pay them 100 back? It's their duty to pay it, but they have not paid. So 48 lakhs. Then out of this equity share capital, how much equity share capital? 22 lakh 50,000. So 48 lakhs minus 22 lakh 50,000. Balancing figure 22 lakh 50,000 is a CRR. So you can check CRR is 25 lakh 50,000. Balancing figure CRR, general reserve to CRR, IMP entry. So what ICI wants to tell you? ICI wants to tell you in this question that what is the entry if final call is not paid? If someone has not paid your amount, his shares will be forfeited. His shares will be forfeited. भाई नहीं देंगे, नहीं देंगे, आपका पैसा हम लोग नहीं देंगे. Okay. So 50,000 में से I paid only 48,000 into 100. Redeem I only 48,000. 2,000 he has not paid, so I will not redeem. Yes, tit for tat. You are not paid my 30 rupees. I won't give you back your 70 rupees. It's very simple. Okay. And after that, preference shares की entry हो जाएगी. Remaining entries are same. Only the difference is and where to show shares forfeited under the head share capital. You can check here under the head share capital. See beta, these entries in next year, remaining amount is called. But remember, while creating CRR, we will consider till that date, what is the amount that I received on equity shares? Till that date, what amount I received on equity shares. Okay. So for creation of CRR. Now you are clear with illustration number 10, beta. Illustration number 10. If you have any query, now you can ask me till forfeiture. Forfeiture के लिए कुछ भी आप मुझे explain कीजिए. Some students are from direct entry. I will tell you, if you are a direct entry student, you can watch my lectures of company accounts, foundation batch. Okay, foundation batch में जाइए. Company accounts is chapter number 10. In batch number 5, you can watch this session. After partnership, I started with company accounts. So in foundation batch, company accounts, I covered it in detail. Okay. So if you want to improve your basics once again, you can cover this chapter number 10 of foundation batch. Okay. So it's my request to complete your foundation sessions if you want in detail. Otherwise, if you can correlate these examples very easily, then better. There is no need to watch the sessions. But application allotment first call and second call is important. Those students who already attended, who already passed in foundation, but have not cleared with the company accounts, please go through it if you are attending my sessions first time. Okay. चलो, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 10 भी आपने बहुत अच्छे से करवा दिया सर. Boom Boom Limited is the next question that we are going to solve after break. Yes, Boom Boom Limited, I covered it in last batch beta. Can you tell me TYK2? Some questions are remaining. I remember because 2 days are not sufficient. So Boom Boom Limited, कवर किया था या नहीं किया था इन लास्ट सेशन? कैन यू टेल मी टीवाई के टू? आई ऑलरेडी अपलोडेड क्वेश्चंस। महिमा क्या पूछ रही है? महिमा का क्वेश्चन ही मुझे पता नहीं बेटा। टीवाई के टू का क्या है बताइए जरा। Sir, if the shares forfeited is appearing in the share capital, then can we say it is already a part of capital structure? No, beta, it is not a part of capital structure. Not covered. ए बेटा सीआरआर का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या एक्सप्लेन करो बेटा, प्लीज टेल अबाउट सीआरआर कॉन्सेप्ट। प्लीज अश्विन, आप पिछले बैच का लेक्चर देखो, मैंने लास्ट बैच में भी, लास्ट रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर में भी बताया सीआरआर क्या होता है। सीआरआर मतलब बेटा कैपिटल रिडम्पशन रिजर्व। इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल को हम लोग यहाँ पे रखेंगे। इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल आपने जितना इशू किया, अभी ये क्वेश्चन में 48 लैक्स था। रिडम्पशन वैल्यू नहीं, फेस वैल्यू ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल विच यू हैव टू रिडीम। फेस वैल्यू ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल, उसमें से आपने एप्लीकेशन मनी में 10 लाख लिया था। अलॉटमेंट मनी टोटल वैसे देखने गए तो ज्यादा था, 1750 का था अलॉटमेंट, पर 1250 ही फेस वैल्यू था, तो बचा हुआ 2550 ये आई थिंक आपका बैलेंसिंग फिगर है सीआरआर का। तो सीआरआर की एंट्री जनरल रिजर्व टू सीआरआर होगी। देन व्हाई इट इज शोन अंडर द हेड लाइबिलिटीज? नो बेटा, लाइबिलिटी में नहीं बताते। सी, our liability side is completed of equity and liabilities, and equities consist of share capital and reserves and surplus. These are owners fund. So we are not showing shares forfeited under liability, we are showing under the head share capital. So one question is there, sir, why it is shown under the liability side? No beta, our equity and liabilities, the fund is on the liability side. It is not only liability, it is equity and liability. See, equity is shareholders fund, and shares forfeited is shown under the head share capital, not under any long-term borrowings or deferred tax liability or other long-term liability and long-term provisions. I hope you are clear with your answer. So 5 questions, sir. Wait. TYK2 not cover. Yes, beta कर लूंगा. Rishabh Agarwal, sir, we were doing past questions in last class. हाँ बेटा, past questions ले रहा था और उसके साथ साथ हमने ये भी किया। सर मैंने आपके बैच 5 के लेक्चर्स देखे थे, जब भी आपकी क्लास की वेट में कर रही थी। कोई कोचिंग नहीं ले रही है, आपसे पढ़कर 80+ लाना है, हो जाएगा बेटा, डोंट वरी ज्योति, आ जाएगा। सर माय कमेंट्स आर नॉट विजिबल टू यू। बेटा योर कमेंट्स आर विजिबल टू मी, महिमा जी, सो डोंट वरी, आपके कमेंट्स मेरे तक आ रहे हैं। और कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो हम लोग बाद में आते, बुम बुम लिमिटेड का क्वेश्चन कवर करते। बुम बुम लिमिटेड के बाद देखो हम लोग स्टार्ट कर देंगे यदि टाइम मिलता है तो past examination questions. Only 1 or 2 questions are difficult in past examination. We already covered November 2020 का question. It's similar to illustration 9. It's similar to illustration number 9. Okay. So Boom Boom Limited, we are going to solve after break. चलो, let's take a break of 10 minutes. जल्दी से ब्रेक ले लीजिए। 8:20 को हम लोग वापस आएंगे। 8:20। Start. Come to TYK number 2 fast. TYK 2. Boom Boom Limited gives you the following information as on 31st March 2001. Authorized capital, issued capital, reserves and surplus, security premium, general reserve and P&L. 9% debentures, trade payable, PPE, investment, deferred tax, trade receivable, cash and bank balance. Up to this, it is a liability side. You can take a total 800 plus 1290 plus 250 plus 170. So total is 25,10,000. Asset side 780 plus 490 plus 340 plus 620 plus 280 2510. Yes. Balance sheet is tallying. So this is not extract. This is a full-fledged balance sheet. In annual general meeting held on 28th June, the company passed the following resolution to split equity shares of 10 each into 5 equity shares of 2 each on 1st July. How many equity shares are there? 30,000 equity shares, 10 each. So 30,000 into 5, 1,50,000 into rupees 2. Okay. So 1,50,000 shares into rupees 2. To redeem 8% preference share capital. So this is the split. Split entry is very simple, beta. Split entry is equity share capital rupees 10 face value to equity share capital rupees 2 face value. So beta face value is getting changed. Remaining amount will be 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs. So old face value is getting cancelled with new face value. So 10 rupees से जाके rupees 2 से आएगा. So बाकी सब same रहेगा. So instead of this, we will write 1,50,000 shares of 2 each. Now what is redemption? 5 lakhs rupees. 5 lakhs rupees plus 5%. 5 lakhs plus 5%. 5,25,000. Okay. So TYK2, I will show you my presentation. So you can see first entry equity share capital to equity share capital. Then second entry redemption. So 5,25,000 is the redemption value. Correct? Wait. To redeem 9% debentures by making offer to debenture holders. So what is 9% debentures value? 2,50,000. You can check 9% value is 2,50,000. What is the offer? 2,50,000. Convert their holding. Option 1, equity shares. So convert their holding into equity shares, or option 2, accept cash. But please have patience. So your debentures are getting converted into equity shares. Okay. So redeem 9% debentures into equity shares or cash. To issue fully paid bonus shares in the ratio of 1 share for every 3 shares. Now, bonus shares 1,50,000 shares. 1 share for 3 shares means 50,000 shares. On 10 July, investment sold for 5,55,000. What is the value of investment? 490, 555 minus 490 book value. So you are in profit of 65,000. 40% of debenture holders accept the cash. तो 2,50,000 का 40%, 1 lakh. 1 lakh option accepted and this is cash option. तो इक्विटी शेयर्स वाले कितने हैं? 1,50,000. 1,50,000. The company fixed 5th September as a record date and bonus issue was concluded by 12th September. Okay. Now question is, bonus is on 1,50,000 shares or yes. Now you can check here, bonus shares. Now bonus shares, see, before bonus shares, now here, accept cash on redemption or equity share of rupees 10 each. Now see, out of 10, 8 is 8 is security premium and 2 rupees is a face value. Okay. So 1,50,000 में से divide by 10 into 2, 30,000 is equity share capital and 1,20,000 is security premium. See, I will show you. 1,50,000 divided by 10. 15,000 shares. See, our share capital now we record it by rupees 2. So now bonus shares is not 1,50,000 shares, but bonus shares. After that, we have 5,000 shares extra. 15,000 shares extra. So beta, bonus shares, we have to calculate bonus shares not as 1,50,000, but our bonus shares are 1,65,000 divided by 3. Our bonus shares are total 1,65,000 shares into 1 by 3. Yes, I will tell you exactly. 55,000 is a bonus share. This is the correct amount. See, I will tell you the sequence of this question. Number 1. Understand the sequence. Number 1. Split shares. These 3 lakhs. 30,000 shares into 10. 30,000 shares into 10. Getting converted into 1,50,000 shares into rupees 2. First entry clear, beta? What is the date, beta? 1st July. First entry on 1st July. You can write the sequence. Split shares 1st July, 30,000 shares of rupees 10 each into 1,50,000 shares into 2 each. Beta, have patience till last minute. This question may come for 18 marks. Yes, beta. So 1st July. Okay. Now second. On 10 July, July, 10th July, investment sold. Book value 4,90,000. Book value means balance sheet value. And sold for 5,25,000. Investment sold, book value 4,90,000, selling price 5,25,000. After that, 5th September record date and bonus issue. Okay. Then redemption. Now, beta, redemption date is exactly not given. So, third one, redemption entries. Hidden entry, CRR. Redemption entries, hidden entry, CRR. Date is not given. Redemption value 5,25,000. Face value 5 lakhs. CRR entry 5 lakhs and equity share capital 0. You can write these entries, beta. It will help you out to understand all these entries. So this sequence is very, very important. Sequence. Redemption entries. Now IC has not given date. Date. Same date. CRR. Okay. July 10. 4th entry. August 1st August. Debenture redemption. And very, very important, hidden interest. Interest for a balance sheet date 31st March. 1 April to 31st July. 4 months. So what is the interest, beta? Interest is 2,50,000 into 9%. 22,500. You can check interest. Into 4 months नहीं किया क्या? Sorry, into 4 by 12. 7,500 is the interest. Hidden entry for interest. Interest is paid in cash. Total amount 2,50,000. Face value. Interest 7,500. Out of this, equity shares. See, this is very important charter. Equity shares 2,50,000 into 60%. 1,50,000 of rupees 10 each. Out of that, equity share capital and security premium. Equity share capital. So here shares are 15,000 shares. Rupees 2 into 15,000 shares, 30,000. And security premium, rupees 8 into 15,000, 1,20,000 rupees. And balancing figure, cash or bank. So 257,500 minus 1,50,000. So balancing figure 1,07,500. This is very, very important chart of debenture redemption. I hope now you are clear with this concept. $5,25,000 कहां से आया? कौन पूछ रहा है बेटा? 5 lakhs plus 5% redeemable value. Redemption is given in the question ना बेटा. Please read question. Mahima, please read question. At a premium of 5%. क्यों नहीं रीड करते रहे आप लोग? Still difficult or now easy? Beta, see, debentures redemption. Debentures redemption. See beta, debentures redemption, 4 months is interest because balance sheet is on 31st of March and you are redeeming, you are converting on 31st, 1st August. So beta, 4 months ka interest so you have to pay. It's hidden. 4 months interest, 2,50,000 into 9% into 4 by 12. That we are going to pay it in cash. Now, what is your liability? Face value plus interest. So your liability is 257,500. Equity shares, you are issuing 60% shares. 60% equity shares. So it is of face value. Okay. One share you are issuing at 10 rupees. एक share 10 रुपए में issue कर रहे हो. But what is the face value of that share? Face value is rupees 2 is already given. Na? You converted all these shares, splitted these shares into 2 each. Now this is also hidden. That face value is rupees 2 and security premium is rupees 8. This is hidden meaning. So you are issuing 10 rupees ka one share, but out of this, 2 is only your new authorized capital. Face value is 2 and security premium is 8. Okay, so this is very tricky adjustment. Okay. प्रणव जी, बेटा देखो 2,50,000 रुपए आपको देना था. 2,50,000 के ऊपर इंटरेस्ट कितने का होएगा? 4 महीने का 9% के हिसाब से 7,500। अभी आपका टोटल लाइबिलिटी कितना हो गया? 257,500। वेट, अभी इसमें से तूने इक्विटी शेयर्स दिए, अभी इक्विटी शेयर्स आपने कितने कन्वर्ट किए? 40% कैश में दिया, तो इक्विटी शेयर्स आपने 60% दिए, तो फेस वैल्यू का 60%, 2,50,000 जो था उसका 60% आपने इक्विटी शेयर्स दिए। अभी 1,50,000, अभी उन्होंने दिया है एक शेयर 10 रुपए का है। वेट, वो ₹1 एक शेयर उन्होंने 10 में इशू किया। दिस इज द इशू प्राइस, दिस इज द इशू प्राइस। एंड व्हाट इज द फेस वैल्यू? फेस वैल्यू उसमें से ₹2 है। तो इश्यू प्राइस से आपको शेयर्स मिल जाएंगे, पर शेयर्स में से ₹2 जाएगा कैपिटल में, ₹8 जाएगा सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम में। तो बचा हुआ क्या होगा? कैश एंड बैंक बैलेंस। वो 60% कहां से आया? अभी ये तो इतना वाहियात क्वेश्चन था, इतना वाहियात क्वेश्चन। प्रणव बेटा, 40% उन्होंने कैश लिया, 40% लोगों ने कैश लिया, मतलब 60% लोगों ने ऑप्शन 2 लिया, है कि नहीं? इजी। वाई इंटरेस्ट पेड इन कैश? तो बेटा वो कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे क्या इक्विटी शेयर? इंटरेस्ट तो हमेशा जेब में से ही जाएगा ना, इंटरेस्ट तो कैश में ही जाना चाहिए, मतलब बैंक बैलेंस कम होगा। ज्योति जी का क्वेश्चन था, सर ये स्प्लिट इंटू 10 to 5। बेटा 10 to 5 नहीं है, ₹10 का ₹2 हुआ, मतलब पहले एक शेयर 10 रुपए का था, एक शेयर 10 रुपए का, तो अभी 5 शेयर 2 रुपए के होंगे, मतलब 10 का 10 ही रहेगा। इसको बोलते स्प्लिट। इसको क्या बोलते? शेयर्स को बढ़ाना। स्प्लिट, स्प्लिट मीन्स कन्वर्जन, कन्वर्जन। वन शेयर गेटिंग कन्वर्टेड इनटू 5 शेयर्स। Yes, still questions are there. Investment is rupees 5,55,000, but you wrote it as 5,25,000. Oh. Investment. Okay, 5,55,000. Sorry, selling price. Sorry, selling price 5,55,000. Okay, चलो आगे। और क्या है बेटा? मेरी गलती कुछ होगी तो बता दो, सामने स्टूडेंट्स नहीं है ना? ओके, मोहम्मद असलम, वेट फॉर सम टाइम। नाउ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंट्री। बोनस शेयर्स। टोटल शेयर्स आर 1,50,000 शेयर्स जो स्प्लिट किए, प्लस डिबेंचर्स कन्वर्जन से 15,000। सो नाउ यू हैव टोटल शेयर्स 1,65,000। करेक्ट है? इतना स्टेप बाय स्टेप लिख के दिया है भाई। एंड नाउ कन्वर्जन, सॉरी बोनस शेयर्स, 1,65,000 शेयर्स इंटू 3 शेयर्स, तो 1 शेयर, 55,000 शेयर्स इंटू ₹2, तो ₹1,10,000। बोनस शेयर्स की एंट्री होगी 1,10,000 से। लेट्स चेक द आंसर। 1,10,000 bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. C, in this question, P&L is very small amount, 18,500. So, beta, we will use general reserve for redemption purpose. Okay, general reserve for redemption purpose. September 5 and September 12. September 5 plus September 12. Bonus share entry, 5th September record date, and bonus is on 12th September. So bonus के entry 12th September. All entries done. Sequence. Once you got the sequence, remaining part is very easy. Now tick-ticky technique. Recorded. What will be recorded on 5th September? Very good. 5th September में entry होगी CRR to bonus to equity shareholder. And 12th September को entry होगी bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. On record date, we will use reserves and surplus, and on issue date, that is September 12th, is the issue date for bonus shares. Record date is a reserves and surplus is used. Reserves and surplus is reduced, and here equity share capital is increased. On 12th September, equity share capital is increased. Easy che? Yes, beta. General reserve to CRR. Split ka beta Kavita Chandak, split is very easy beta. Just divide your shares. So previously you have 30,000, you had 30,000 shares, now getting converted into 1,50,000 shares. 30,000 shares into 10, getting converted into 1,50,000 shares into 2. बेटा बहुत सिंपल है, प्लीज रिवाइज इट. रिवीजन करना जरूरी है, रिवीजन के बिना कुछ नहीं होगा. सर लेवल इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. डे बाय डे ICI इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी. सो बेटा लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी तो आपको इंप्रूव करना पड़ेगा, इतना याद रखो. तो यस, और ट्राई टू ग्रास्प द कॉन्सेप्ट. सी नाउ इट्स वेरी इजी. फर्स्ट, while revision, I'm telling you the simple technique. Split shares. Now I will show you the answer. See the answer part. Now, how to revise it? See, you have written the sequence. अभी टाइम लगा के सीरियसली सॉल्व करने को टाइम नहीं है. Yes, Boom Boom Limited. See journal entries. सीक्वेंस को याद करो. स्प्लिट शेयर्स इज द फर्स्ट एंट्री. देखो 1 जुलाई, अब ये खुद से करो. जुलाई 1, इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट ₹10 टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल ₹2. 3 lakhs. फर्स्ट एंट्री ओवर. करेक्ट है. सेकंड एंट्री, इन्वेस्टमेंट सोल्ड, बुक वैल्यू 490, सेलिंग प्राइस 555, सो माय प्रॉफिट इज 65. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट सोल्ड, book value, bank account debit 555, and investment account credit is always by book value. So this is selling price, investment always book value, and here we are in profit of balancing figure 65,000. So 65,000 is a balancing figure. July 10. Third entry, redemption entry. Now, how many entries for redemption? Preference share capital, premium on redemption to preference shareholders to bank. Then premium will get cancelled with P&L account. That is the last entry, and general reserve to CRR. So 4 entries are there. How many entries? 4 entries. Only premium we will cancel. The last date of the balance sheet is 30th September. So 30th September को प्रीमियम कैंसल होएगा. Premium cancel on 30th September. So now we will pass 3 entries. 1 entry on 30th September and 3 entries on 10 July. So 10 July को 3 entries कौन सी? Preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders. Yes, 5 lakhs, 25,000, 5 lakh 25,000. So which are temporary accounts? Premium and preference shareholders. Preference shareholders is immediately, this is first entry. This is July 30th की second entry, and general reserve to CRR because we do not have balance in P&L. So general reserve to CRR is a third entry. Yes, sir. 5 lakhs and hidden entry for CRR. So 4 entries, and premium you can check in the last entry. Yes, general reserve to premium on redemption. This is a fourth entry on September 30. How many entries are there? 4 entries. Okay. So July 10, July 10, July 10. Over. Third one is also over. Debentures redemption. Now debentures redemption, interest key entry plus conversion entry plus interest transfer entry. How many entries are there? 3 entries. Conversion plus paid in one entry, interest entry. So first total entries 1st August and interest transfer entry 30th September. Interest transfer entry 30th September. So what is the entry for debenture holders? Interest account debit. August 1. Yes. So interest due entry beta plus debentures due entry. Okay. So 9% debentures is a face value. 7,500 is a debentures interest due to debenture holder temporary account. Debenture holder is a temporary account. 257,500. Out of 257,500, we paid 1,07,500 in cash. To equity share capital 30,000 and to security premium 1,20,000. See, cash 1,07,500, to equity share capital 30,000, to security premium 1,20,000. Total is 257,500. So first entry, again, first entry is debentures account debit, interest account debit to debenture holders, 257,500. Okay. Then debenture holders account debit to bank, to equity share capital, to security premium. Yes, over. Over. Only 2 entries, and third entry at the end. P&L to interest. Last entry now 5th September. Now record date. So this is also over. Bonus shares. CRR to bonus to equity shareholders on 5th September. You can check. CRR to bonus to equity shareholder 5th September and September 12th bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. लाइन बाय लाइन जाइए, जिंदगी में कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. Yes, CRR to bonus to equity shareholder. So this is again temporary account. This is temporary account. Premium. Interest is temporary account. P&L is important. Debenture holders is a temporary account. Interest is a temporary account. Now update your balance sheet question. Okay. So journal entry is now over. So equity share capital, revision. Equity share capital to equity share capital. Then investment sold की one entry. So अभी revision कैसी करनी है? Revision देखो ऐसे करने का. This batch is really lucky that I am taking difficult questions in this batch. All difficult questions. Beta, some students are giving up. Why? Because they think it's difficult. But I know you are brave students. You never think it's difficult. You will revise it today. Revision is a success ka key. Okay. Key for your success is only revision, revision, revision. Okay. So first time if you are thinking it's difficult, yes, I know it's difficult, but don't give up. So split shares beta, equity share capital. अरे बेटा टेम्पररी अकाउंट्स मीन्स विच वी आर गेटिंग कैंसल इन नेक्स्ट एंट्री इज कॉल्ड एज टेम्पररी अकाउंट्स. टेम्पररी अकाउंट्स वोंट अफेक्ट यूर बैलेंस शीट. आई इग्नोर देम. टेम्पररी क्यों लिखता हूं? क्योंकि मैं जब बैलेंस शीट अपडेट करेगा तो मैं उसको भूल जाऊंगा कि भाई ये इमीडिएट कैंसिल हुए. इमीडिएट कैंसिल हुए तो बैलेंस शीट में क्यों आएंगे? वो तो कैंसिल हो गए ना. क्रेडिट था वापस डेबिट आ गया, उसको टेम्पररी अकाउंट्स बुलाते हैं. यस दीपिका. नाउ इन दिस बैच यार यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, ये लास्ट बैच में हुआ नहीं था ये सब. ऐसे बड़े बड़े क्वेश्चन मैंने छोड़ दिए थे ड्यू टू टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट. यू आर रियली लकी दैट यू कैन वॉच प्रीवियस सेशन फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर्पज डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस इन दिस बैच. मींस 80 प्लस पक्का है रे भाई, 80 प्लस पक्का है. दोनों को फॉलो करोगे तो आप समझ लो. अभी कुछ स्टूडेंट समझते हैं कि भाई ये कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है. कंफ्यूजन क्यों लगता है? व्हेन यू आर फाइंडिंग इट्स डिफिकल्ट यू आर नॉर्मली इट्स अ टेंडेंसी टू अ पर्सन. भाई देख मैं भी जिम में जाता हूँ, सामने वाला 50 किलो उठा रहा है, मैं 30 किलो उठाएगा, मैं बोलेगा यार 30 किलो भी मेरे से उठा नहीं जा रहा है, चलो गिव अप करते हो, घर पे जाके भाग जाता हूँ. यू हैव टू क्रिएट इंटरेस्ट इन दिस सीए कोर्स. दो स्टूडेंट्स out of 100 only 20 students are getting they create interest in this course and therefore they get success till last stage, final तक. But some students, sir, split shares बहुत difficult, छोड़ दो. Now your faculty is giving you how to solve, how to break this question, difficult question into simple way. Still you don't want to study. और आईसीआई और क्या करेगा भाई आपके लिए? और क्या चाहिए? फ्री में दे रहा है ये. दिस आर रियली डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन. नॉर्मल आप कोई भी प्राइवेट क्लास में जाओ, धड़ाधड़ एंट्रीज लिख के देगा, बोलेगा ये है वैसा करो. मैं तो आपको वो भी सिखा रहा हूं कि ब्रेक कैसे करो. आई एम नॉट ब्लेमिंग एनी प्राइवेट फैकल्टी, बट बेटा दे रहे ना, हम लोग भी बेहतरीन देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं डे बाय डे. और क्या चाहिए एक बार बताओ तो सही. अभी मैं आपके दिमाग में चिप तो नहीं डाल सकता हूं कि भाई ये ले, ये रैम ले ले, ये हार्ड डिस्क ले ले, ये डाल दे इधर. हो नहीं सकता. वो तो तुम्हें रिवीजन से ही करना है भाई. अभी बूम बूम लिमिटेड का क्वेश्चन आई नो इट्स डिफिकल्ट, पर पास बैच में टाइम ही नहीं मिला. अभी टाइम मिला तो आप बोलते हो सर पास के सेशन भी देखो, ये भी देखो. भाई करना तो पड़ेगा, करना तो पड़ेगा. फिर डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन को छोड़ ही दो. फिर इंस्टीट्यूट आपकी वाट लगाएगी बाद में. आप बोलोगे सर आपने जो नहीं लिया था वही क्वेश्चन आया. अभी सब कॉम्बिनेशन में ले रहा हूं ना, जहां पे 4 दिन मिल रहे हैं अभी, 2 रिकॉर्डेड के 2 इधर के, वो भी बच्चे करते नहीं है. थोड़ा डिफिकल्टी लेवल आया तो आप गिव अप करते हो, ओह इतना डिफिकल्ट. भाई ऐसे नहीं होता है. डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन का एक तरीका होता है. देखो आज होने दो डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस, होने दो. पहले आज टीवाई के कंप्लीट करेंगे. टाइम मिला नेक्स्ट लेक्चर दिया है भाई, रिडम्पशन ऑफ प्रेफरेंसेस. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में मैं बाकी के ऑल क्वेश्चंस ऑफ पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस आई विल टेक इट इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन. एंड रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिवेंचर्स के मैं कॉन्सेप्ट्स आई विल कवर इट इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन, सो दैट आई विल गेट टाइम फॉर 2 days फॉर रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिवेंचर्स के डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू कवर दोज क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर नॉट कवर्ड इन द पास्ट बैच. यू विल टेल मी that questions I will take it in this batch. I want 100% syllabus cover in this batch. Okay, mixture of 2 batches. मुझे आप सबसे 100% एग्जाम्शन चाहिए. ओके बेटा मोहम्मद. यस बेटा. चलो, split shares is a first entry. Equity share capital to equity share capital, 1 entry is on 1st July. Investment sold, bank account debit 2 lakh 5 lakh 55,000 to investment 4 lakh 90,000 to P&L balancing figure 65,000. redemption entries, 4 redemption entries. Out of that, 3 entries on 10 July and 30th September को premium cancellation. So what is the entry? Preference share capital account debit, premium redemption account debit to preference holder 5,25,000 and 5,25,000. Yes. Preference holder account debit to bank and creation of CRR, general reserve account debit to CRR 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Okay. And P&L account debit to premium on redemption or general reserve account debit to premium on redemption, that we will see it on the next last day, 30th September. Then better debenture holders के entries. Debenture redemption first entry is of interest entry plus debentures due entry. और यहाँ पे आप interest entry लिखने से अच्छा है debenture holder due entry. Debenture holders due entry. Debenture holders due entry बेटा. So interest account debit. Then debentures account debit to debenture holders. Okay. 2,50,000, 7,500 and 2,57,500. Then debenture holders account debit to bank 1,07,500, to equity share capital 30,000, to security premium 1,20,000. This is the second entry. And third entry on 30th September, interest account को P&L में transfer किया, P&L account debit to interest. So all 3 entries over. Bonus share 5th September, record date CRR account debit to bonus to equity shareholder, and given date September 12 को you pass entry bonus to equity shareholder, you issued shares on record date पे you will utilize CRR, and on issue date, that is September 12, bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. All entries are over. 2 entries on for 5. Now what is the next step? Update your balance sheet. What is the next step, beta? Update your balance sheet. Now, to improve your speed, you have to revise first and then write it. Next session, please tell me time taken by you for this session. Example number 2. कितना time लिया था आपने? चलिए. So now update your balance sheet, beta. Update your balance sheet. Equity share capital 3 lakhs and equity share capital 3 lakhs. So 3 lakhs debit, 3 lakhs credit. Net effect is 3 lakhs. Okay. Next. Cash and bank balance increased by 5,55,000. Chalo. Cash and bank balance. Cash and bank balance 5,55,000. To investment 4,90,000. To P&L 65,000 add. 65,000 add. 8% preference share capital. Premium is temporary account. Preference shareholder is temporary account because they are getting cancelled in next entries. So it is called as temporary account. So 5 lakhs preference share capital debit. Debit means reduce 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs से minus करो preference share capital. Premium cancel preference holder to bank. So to bank 5,25,000. बैंक में से 5,25 माइनस कर दो. Okay, so to cash over. General reserve to CRR. Okay, general reserve में से माइनस करेगा 5 लाख and CRR new item 5 lakhs. CRR is new item 5 lakhs. Debentures 2,50,000 से माइनस होएगा. Debentures 2,50,000 minus. Interest is a temporary account to debenture holders temporary. Debenture holders account temporary to cash. To cash कितना था? 1,07,500. So 1,07,500 बैंक लिखना चाहिए था वहां पे. ठीक है. कैश 1,07,500 बैंक में से माइनस होगा. इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल 30,000 से इंक्रीज होगा. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम 1,20,000 से इंक्रीज होगा. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम प्लस 1,20,000 and equity share capital plus 30,000. Plus 30,000. CRR to bonus to equity shareholders. So CRR में से माइनस होगा 5 लाख. सॉरी कितना बोनस कितना था? 1,10,000. सॉरी 1,10,000 and Bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital 1,10,000. So bonus to equity shareholder भी बढ़ा दिया 1,10,000. Bonus is a temporary account. General reserve to P&L. Now you can use either general reserve oblique P&L. Both you can use. I say I use general reserve, but if you use P&L, it's also correct. And P&L to interest. Both are correct, beta. I'm using P&L, beta. I'm using P&L instead of general reserve. Okay. जनरल रिजर्व के बदले में मैं P&L यूज करता हूं. 25,000 से माइनस होगा एंड इंटरेस्ट 7,500. ओके, चलो लेट्स चेक योर बैलेंस शीट. देखिए, 3 lakhs plus 30,000 plus 1,10,000. So what is the balance in equity share capital? Yes, can you tell me? 3 lakhs plus 30,000 plus 1,10,000. 4,40,000. Preference share capital 0. Security premium 1,20,000 plus 6 lakhs 7,20,000. General reserve 6,50,000 minus 5 lakhs 1,50,000. P&L 40 plus 65 minus 25 minus 7.5 72,500. And CRR 500 minus 110 3,90,000. 0. Trade payable as it is 1,70,000. Property, plant and equipment 7,80,000. Investment 0. Deferred tax asset 3,40,000. Trade receivable 6,20,000. And here 280 plus 555 minus 525 2,02,500. See, your balance sheet is tallying at, you can check your balance sheet, 440 plus 720 150 25,95,000. $72.5, sorry, 390 okay. $19,42,500. Yes, I'm getting the same answer. 19,42,500. And sorry, मैं 72,500 था. 780 plus 340 plus 620 plus 202.5. Yes, I'm getting 19,42,500. Update your trial balance. Okay. $2,02,500. Now it's easy, beta. बेटा मैंने बहुत डिटेल में लिया है क्वेश्चन. एंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन विल डू फॉर द डे. इट्स क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, Trinity Limited. Yes, I know. Second question is beta important one. It's difficult one, but I know my students, they are never giving up. चलो, so third illustration के पास आते हैं. Third is easy or difficult one? Yes, beta. General reserve and P&L can be used. Okay, अश्विनी पोस्टमार्टम डन दिया. चलो एक कर लेते. शिवानी अरोरा जी, आपका क्वेश्चन क्या था सर? 32,500 was available in P&L account, but we still use general reserve for writing premium on redemption. No बेटा, we used P&L ना. रिडम्पशन के लिए मैंने P&L यूज किया. बेटा जनरल रिजर्व एंड P&L यू कैन यूज इंटरचेंजेबली. अल्टीमेटली इट्स अ फ्री रिजर्व. ओके, सो P&L को डेबिट दिया तो भी चलेगा, जनरल रिजर्व को डेबिट दिया तो भी चलेगा. ओके, सो वंस यू डोंट वरी, बोथ आर फ्री रिजर्व, सो डोंट वरी, आप दोनों के लिए यूज कर सकते हो. बट इंटरेस्ट वगैरह P&L में ही जाएगा. ओके, चलो. त्रिनिटी लिमिटेड गिव्स, चलो आज का एंड अच्छा करेंगे इजी क्वेश्चन से. Trinity Limited gives you the following information on 31st March 2002. 1. Property, plant and equipment, gross block less depreciation, investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and bank balance. Okay, easy che. Share capital authorized only for presentation, issued, subscribed and paid up 1,10,000 equity shares of 10 each. Reserves and surplus, general reserve, security premium and P&L. Okay, easy hai. So this is a balance sheet as on 31st March 2001. Okay, balance sheet date 31st March 2001. On 31st March 2002, P&L balance is 35,000. So P&L कितने से ऐड हुआ? Net profit 35,000. Wait. And preference dividend. Now I will make it interesting. Okay, I will make it interesting. Preference dividend was paid. So beta, it is already paid. It is already paid. Preference dividend. So no entry because it is already paid. So already paid तो entry हो गया. कितने का entry हो गया? Yes. 1 लाख के ऊपर 10 सॉरी प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स कितना था? हाँ, 1 लाख के ऊपर 10%. नो एंट्री फॉर रुपीज 10,000. बट सी नाउ दिस नेट प्रॉफिट 35,000 is after depreciation. After depreciation. So this is before preference dividend. You can write over there. This is before preference dividend. Sir, this information is useful. This information is useful when ICI asks you to prepare balance sheet. But beta ICI ने balance sheet नहीं किया और वही I'm going to take it beta important one that I'm going to ask you balance sheet of this question. Let's make it very interesting. Okay. So balance sheet पूछा रहता तो 35,000 minus 10,000 in current year your P&L increased by 25,000. 35,000 nahi, your P&L increased by 25,000. Except cash and bank balance, other assets and liabilities are same. Oh, other assets and liabilities are same. It is useful only if, because cash and bank balance is a balancing figure. Cash and bank balance, it's a bank balancing figure. You can write over there. Cash and bank balance is a balancing figure. The company redeemed its preference shares at a premium of 10%. So beta 1 lakh is a face value plus 10% means your redeemable value is 1,10,000. But CRR is okay. CRR is kitna 1 lakh only face value. What is your diagram, beta? What is your diagram? 1 lakh is a face value of preference share capital. Out of that, equity share capital 0. So CRR में जाएगा 1 lakh. This is the diagram. Sir, diagrammatic presentation is very easy. Diagrammatic representation is very easy. Okay, CRR is 1 lakh. The company issued bonus shares in the ratio of 1 share for every equity shares held. Oh, bonus shares. तो bonus shares कितना होएगा? 10,000 को 10,000 into rupees 10. So rupees 1 lakh. To meet cash requirement of redemption, company sold investment. Investment sold at 90% of cost. What is the value of investment? Book value is 1 lakh. Book value 1 lakh. Selling price 90,000. Loss 10,000. Loss में कितना जाएगा? 10,000. Loss 10,000. Investment 1 lakh minus and cash and bank balance increased by 90,000. Okay, so entries are very easy. Entries are, you can see, first entry. So now, no. This is not correct entry. Sequence is wrong. First entry, you sold investment. So I will give you the correct sequence. Bank account debit to P&L account debit to investment. So write down it as a number 1 entry. Investment sold. Second entry, preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders. Third entry, preference shareholders account debit to bank. Fourth entry, general reserve or P&L account debit. You can write here P&L also. General reserve oblique P&L account debit is a fourth entry, and general reserve to CRR is a fifth entry. Sixth entry, CRR account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, and bonus to equity shareholder account debit to equity share capital is a seventh entry. 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Here we have finished with all entries, 7 entries. So I see a sequence you have to rectify. Sequence is important. Bank account debit P&L to investment. After that, preference shares ka redemption. Third entry will be preference shareholder account debit to bank. Fourth entry will be premium on redemption ko cancel karna, general reserve to premium. Then fifth entry will be general reserve to CRR. Sixth entry is same and 7th entry is same. Okay, then update your balance sheet. Now updation is very easy. Yes, premium is a temporary account. Premium is a temporary account. Preference shareholder is a temporary account. Then your preference shareholder is a temporary account. Bonus is a temporary account. So update your balance sheet by one entry. Bank account increase by 90,000. Already done beta. Bank account को 90,000 से बढ़ा दिया. Then in P&L को 10,000 से माइनस किया. And 1 लाख से इन्वेस्टमेंट माइनस किया. ओके, फर्स्ट एंट्री ओवर. सेकंड एंट्री, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 1 लाख से माइनस करेगा मैं. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल बैंक में से लाइन बाय लाइन 1,10,000 से माइनस करूंगा. बैंक सॉरी, P&L माइनस कर दिया. बैंक माइनस करना है 1,10,000 से. थर्ड एंट्री में प्रेफरेंस शेयरहोल्डर इज अ टेम्पररी अकाउंट. फोर्थ एंट्री, जनरल रिजर्व या P&L, दोनों में से कुछ भी आप माइनस कर सकते हो. माय सजेशन P&L को यूज कीजिए. -10,000 then fifth entry, general reserve to CRR जनरल रिजर्व में से -1 लाख, CRR न्यू अकाउंट 1 लाख, एंड देन CRR में से 1 लाख माइनस 6th एंट्री एंड इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल में 1 लाख इज एडेड. बेटा आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, इफ I say ask you to prepare balance sheet, property, plant and equipment same 2 lakhs, investment 0, inventory will be written as same 45,000, trade receivable 25, cash and bank balance is a balancing figure 0. अच्छा ये तो 1 लाख माइनस हुआ. इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल 2 lakhs, CRR 0, जनरल रिजर्व 20,000, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम 70,000 and P&L is 18,500 plus 25,000 minus 20,000, 23,500. So 200 plus 20 plus 70 plus 23.5 plus 11.5. So your answer is 3,25,000. And your bank balance is also balancing figure. So your bank balance is 55,000. Your bank balance is 55,000. Remember, bank balance is a balancing figure in this question. Okay? I hope now you are clear with this question. So now you can revise these questions, second and third. In next session, we are going to solve past examination questions and debentures theory. So today I am leaving you 5 to 8 minutes early. Now it's not possible कि बाबा चलो अभी करते रहो. चलो आज के लिए इतना काफी है. I know today's level of difficulty is very high. Okay, so in exam you may get this question, but they may ask you balance sheet. And in balance sheet, remember, balancing figure is a bank balance. What is the balancing figure? You can do by your own this question, and you may ask to prepare balance sheet. बेटा पीपीई में से मैंने सेम ना, पीपीई मैंने डायरेक्टली ले लिया 2 lakhs. पीपीई आई विल कीप इट एज सेम. बेटा आलोक बस हो गया बेटा, आज तो पल्ले भी नहीं पड़ेगा. और एक क्वेश्चन ले लो, आप बोलने के लिए आसान है, पर पहले चलो अभी आज के दिन बच्चों को करने दो थोड़ा सा रिडम्पशन का रिवीजन वगैरह. सो रिडम्पशन बूम बूम लिमिटेड को सॉल्व करो. ट्राई टू सॉल्व बूम बूम लिमिटेड क्वेश्चन. Yes, depreciation is not reduced. Sorry. Depreciation we have to reduce. Yes. My mistake. It is 1,80,000 and balancing figure is different. Yes, balancing figure is different then. 3,25,000. Yes, can you tell me the answer? Balancing figure is different. चलो आर्टिकलशिप है, डोंट वरी. आज सॉल्व करो, शाम तक सॉल्व करो. परसों सेशन है, सो 2 दिन मिलेंगे आपको परसों का सेशन अटेंड करने के लिए. सो टिल दैट टाइम, थैंक यू, बाय बाय, एंड आई विल मिस यू फॉर 1 डे. बट रिमेंबर, यू हैव टू सॉल्व ऑल हार्ड क्वेश्चन. इजी खेलना ही नहीं है अभी ओनली हार्ड क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू सॉल्व. बूम बूम लिमिटेड सब लोग करना पूरा का पूरा क्वेश्चन. थैंक यू.